you very much. As a preliminary matter, this is Chantal Blaise Murphy, supporting staff to the Nantucket Cultural Council. Permit me to confirm that all members and persons anticipated on the agenda are present and can hear me. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Barbara Tibbetts.
Here.
Sarah Ellis.
Here.
Jack Bulger.
Here.
And Bethany Oliver.
Here.
And staff, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Dina Weatherly.
Here.
And Chantal Blaise Murphy is here. We have no anticipated speakers on this agenda. This open meeting of the Nantucket Cultural Council is being conducted remotely via Zoom. Ensuring public access does not ensure public participation unless such participation is required by law. This meeting will feature public comment, though I don't see anyone from the public present. Please note that this meeting is being recorded and that all attendees are participating by video conference. Accordingly, please be aware that other folks may be able to see you and to take care not to screen share your computer. Anything that you broadcast may be captured by the recording. All materials that have been provided to members of this body are available on the town's website unless otherwise noted. The public is encouraged to follow along using the posted agenda unless the chair notes otherwise. We'll now turn to the first item on the agenda. Before we do so, permit me to cover some ground rules for effective and clear conduct of our business and to ensure accurate meeting minutes. The chair will introduce each speaker, which we don't have any. After anyone concludes their remarks, the chair will go down the line of members, inviting each by name to provide any comment, questions, or motions. Please hold until your name is called. Further, please remember to mute your phone or computer when you're not speaking. Please remember to speak clearly and in a way that helps generate accurate minutes. For any response, please wait until the chair yields the floor to you and state your name before speaking. If members wish to engage in a conversation with other members, please do so through the chair, taking care to identify yourself. And then for the public, after members have spoken, the chair will afford public comment to those members of the public that have joined the meeting via Zoom. Members of the public who wish to speak must state their names and be acknowledged by the chair, by and speak through the chair. Finally, each vote taken in this meeting will be conducted by roll call vote. And I will turn it over to you all.
I'd like to speak if possible. Sarah Ellis. I just was wondering how you were doing with the 4 outstanding recipients and any response from them.
We are down to 2. So, and I spoke to one on the phone today, and she remembers getting it, but kind of filed it away mentally and forgot to submit. So she said by tomorrow she'll get it back to us. And the other person, we have not heard any. We literally haven't even gotten an acknowledgement.
And so at this point, and I'm sorry because I should remember this, but does that jeopardize their allocation, or they have like until how long to respond and acknowledge?
Because this grant is on a different cycle than our fiscal year, they technically have until we do our annual report, which is in August.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
so they
you.
have a while. Yeah. You're welcome. Dina, do you want to take over and lead us through unless
Yeah, I can. Okay. So moving to the first agenda item, which was the approval of the April 14th, 2025 minutes. Did you guys have a chance to look at that? And if so, I'd like to entertain a motion.
Motion to accept.
Second.
I'll second that.
All right. Motion to approve by Sarah and seconded by Jack. We'll go through a roll call. Jack Bulger.
Aye.
Barbara Tibbetts.
Aye.
Sarah Ellis.
Aye.
Bethany Oliver.
Yes.
All right, the minutes have been approved. So for our next agenda item, we have a discussion on the open council seat. Last meeting, Jack, I know you weren't here, but Michael announced that he was resigning from the council and has submitted his letter of resignation as well. So now we do have an open seat. We did have a conversation, I believe, in January about possibly adding more members to the council. And now we also have an open seat because one member left, so we can discuss what you guys would like to do with that.
May I ask, in regards to that, I believe in the minutes and also, just my memory of the conversation was that Michael was gonna put forth some names that he thought might be appropriate. Did you ever
Yes.
receive that?
We did not know.
Okay.
If I may, I have someone who reached out prior to Kendall joining us. They reached out the morning I found out that Kendall had joined, had been appointed.
Of course.
So, I can reach back out to her. I don't want to say her name publicly just in case she's changed her mind, but I do think she'd be a really good addition, and she's very much involved in the Nantucket nonprofit scene, as well as events and cultural organizations, all that good stuff. She kind of has her hand in a little bit of everything, so
Sounds good to me.
most certainly interested in any other names you all might have that you'd like to put forward. Happy to reach out to them.
May I ask, what is the situation in terms of Emma Young potentially rejoining us? Does she have to wait another year or something like that? I couldn't remember what the parameters are of her service.
He is good to join us after the end of next month.
Okay, thank you.
I admittedly haven't talked to her to find out if she's interested in joining us, but I'm happy to do that.
Well,
Yeah, I
she
think
was
that'd
just
be-
such a strength. I'm sorry, please.
yeah, I think with her,
Jack, you're on mute.
whoops. I don't know if you heard me or not. I was just mentioning that with her institutional knowledge of how this works and everything like that, I think she would be, it'd be a no-brainer to have her back if she is interested in coming back.
I completely second that.
I'll reach out to her. We work with her on some other stuff, so she'll be easy to track down.
Thank you so much for doing that.
Of course, thank you.
Any
And
additional
I have to admit,
comments?
I haven't
Oh.
checked if any of your terms are up this year. But if they are, Erica, yours is, okay. Are you going to?
I would love to, and just have to find the form again.
Okay, I can send you the
And-
form.
That would be so nice. Thank you. I enjoy this so much. So we'll
I
see.
was just filling mine out as we were starting today.
Very-
I
Awesome.
think I need to as well. I have it. I just haven't done it yet.
Okay,
I was doing it while in the mindset of getting ready for the meeting.
Okay.
At least you're not
Awesome.
losing us, I guess, Shanta. That's the good news.
Mhm.
what was that? Oh, yeah, I know. Please don't. You all have to stay. I will chain you to these Zoom calls. No, I appreciate all of your insight, all of your insights so much. So thrilled to have you all extending your time with us.
Yeah, happy to keep everyone. Any more comments or concerns, questions about the open council seat? All right, if not, we can move on to the next item, which is a grant cycle update. I don't know if you have anything else, Chantal, but we kind of
No.
talked about it at the beginning.
No, Sarah's question was, that was pretty much it. We have two
Okay,
folks that we're still waiting on. And all the other documents that I've received, signatures, I pretty much have everything I need from those other organizations, over to finance. And, it's just waiting for the town's signatures on those, and then I can return them to them and get checks out.
great, thank you. Okay, next, planning for the grant recipient celebration.
That's me again. I reached out to Michael Bobbitt from the MCC. I've been talking too much today. From MCC. I haven't heard back from him yet, but I know he's kind of on the road right now. He's doing a big talk with the Massachusetts Municipal Association, which I'll be at. So if he doesn't get back to me by the end of this week, I'm gonna see him anyway. So just waiting to hear back from him about his availability, because he really wants to be at our celebration. Because there are some really cool things that he's working on coming down from MCC that he kind of has to hit the road and get around to all the different towns to share that information with them. So he thought coming to our grant reception would be a great way to do it in a really fun way. So as soon as I hear back from him, I'll be able to put forward some dates and go from there. One of the pluses of not hearing back from him, I was concerned that we wouldn't be able to access White Heron Theater where we held it last time. And now the new Nantucket Performing Arts Center, today in today's meeting, were able to get their license issued. So we'll be able to go back there, which would be really nice. And, welcome them to the re-welcome them to the neighborhood.
That's wonderful. It's such an amazing space, as we all know, and that reception was a joy. So that's very nice to know that they're involved. Thank
Is
you.
there a date tentative or otherwise?
Not yet. We're waiting for Michael. We're working around, I told him we'd work around his schedule. So as soon as I get some dates from him, I'll just send you all an email. We don't have to worry about getting a meeting to coordinate.
Okay,
That's sort of all I have on that.
great. Any questions, comments, concerns? Sarah? No, okay. All right, next we will open for public comment. And seeing no members of the public present, we will close for public comment. Great. Other business, does anyone have anything they'd like to share with the group? Great. Hearing none, we will, oh, the next item, next meeting TBD is what we have.
Yeah, we left it as
Yeah.
TBD, just because we don't know if we're gonna have any updates for next month.
Yeah.
And as we get closer and closer to the summer and we start to wind down and get further from the grant cycle, it feels like we have less things to talk about. So we said TBD because if you as council members have items that you'd like to put forward for the next agenda, you can either tell us now or step away, think about it, and send us an email. And we're happy to put it together. We do have the date already locked down for the Zoom meeting with the town. And it's already on your calendars as a blocked section. But I'll let you all decide if you want to have a meeting next month or if you want to, if we have no agenda items, we can just go into our summer break and we can
Yeah, and I
send
can,
out BCC'd emails to you all with updates as we go along.
right, and I can send an email beforehand to solicit any agenda items, and if we have none, I can then send an email to council.
When is the other meeting you just mentioned?
It would be June
June 9th.
9th. Yeah,
Same time, 4?
yeah,
Okay.
and then for July, it would be the 14th.
We don't have meetings in July and August, Dina.
Sorry, it's on my calendar. Sorry. Okay, never
Don
mind.
Ta's you guys are a little busy.
Okay,
I
all
think,
right. Go
I
ahead.
mean, my only comment was that I think, given that we're still waiting to hear back through Shamta about MCC, maybe we should keep the June meeting. And maybe it won't be necessary because we won't have the information about the celebration, but typically, or at least in the past, I think we've done that. What was it, mid-September of when we did do it?
We actually did it in June.
Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
I
that's it.
apologize.
Yeah,
You're
we
right.
did
It
it
was
as sort of a
It was
kickoff to
June,
the
and
season.
I'm crazy. Um, but so I just, maybe if people can commit to June, that would be great, but we can certainly call it off if necessary. I don't know, up to others.
Yeah, I mean, we can leave it on your calendars. I'd sent calendar invites when I blocked all of the Zoom spots through the town. So I'd already sent calendar invites for that June meeting, so the June 9th at 4 PM with a Zoom link should already be on there. And what Dina is saying is the week before, she'll send an email just to check in if you have any agenda items. We'll also, if we have any updates regarding the grant, or if we hear back from Michael by then, we can say, we have X amount of agenda items. But if we don't have anything to report, we'll check in with you guys. And if you have nothing, then we can call it off. If we have stuff to talk about, we'll definitely keep it. The important thing is it's already blocked on your calendars.
Yes, it is. I was just double checking.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you.
Great. If we have nothing else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second,
All right, motion by Jack, seconded by Barbara, and now I'll do a roll call. Sarah Ellis,
Aye.
Bethany Oliver,
Yes.
Barbara Tibbetts,
yes.
and Jack Bulger.
Aye.
All right, we've adjourned. I will see you guys maybe next month or not, but
Or in town.
or in town, yeah. But hope you guys are enjoying this lovely pre-summer day.
Yes, exactly. Everybody get out and go for a walk.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you
Right,
all.
great.
you.
Bye.
Take care.